What's up guys, welcome back to TechBeans and welcome back to another comparison. Today we're gonna pit the Redmi 7 against the Realme 3. Of course you guys have already seen me compare the Realme 3 to other phones as well, such as the Redmi Note 7 and the Redmi Note 7 Pro. But yeah, Xiaomi put out a new phone and yeah, the Realme 3 could pretty much handle the Redmi Note 7 just fine. But what about the Redmi 7? This just came out in the market like a few weeks ago and the pricing on these two are pretty darn similar, like almost just a 500 peso difference, like super similar. Yeah. Prices on the screen, just check it out. So yeah, today we're gonna find out which one of these guys can launch these apps the fastest, which one will have a better AnTuTu benchmark score, and which one will play PUBG better. Oh, by the way, don't forget about my giveaways. I have the Redmi Note 7 here and the Realme 3. Just check out the descriptions below for more information about the giveaway. That is almost coming soon. So yeah, please do check out the descriptions below. And without further ado, let the bell begin.
No.
Alright, here we go. First off, let me just check if there are apps running in the background. All good. Also check if both are using Wi-Fi. Double check. And finally check if both are using the latest software. Triple check. Alright, here we go. First off is the Google Play Store. Realme 3, wow, that was quick. As expected, this has a Helio P60 processor. It should be much quicker. Google Chrome. Whoa, Redmi 7, much quicker there. Okay, YouTube. Redmi 7 again. Whoa, 2-1. That is quite the surprise. Facebook. Okay, Realme 3 again. Cool. Now for Instagram. Okay, I think, yep, that was first. Whoa. Boobs. And now for Google Maps. And yeah, I think the Realme 3 was much faster there, but just by a pinch. Man, I wasn't expecting the Redmi 7 to be this quick. But yeah, Temple Run 2. Realme Game Space, no game boosting technology. Okay, that was much faster, like a 1-2 second difference. Okay, now for something heavier, I always say that, Asphalt 8. And the moment I pressed the button, it already loaded the app. Pretty cool. And I just feel it right here that this is going to download, and also this is going to download. So I'm gonna be back for like a few minutes, guys. Darn. Alright, let's try again. Asphalt 8. Okay, Realme Game Space. This is looking to be quite the matchup, and it looks like the Realme 3 is gonna finish first. It's like way ahead here. And it's already finished. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was quite the difference. Wow, that was quite slow. Okay, now both these phones are having 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigabytes of internal storage. So yeah, they're pretty much at the same level in terms of RAM. But yeah, the main difference here are the processors. And the Realme 3 is using the Helio P60 processor, and as you can see, it is very zippy compared to the Snapdragon 632 processor. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so the difference is really big. But yeah, if you're just doing some browsing and social media, then I think both are at the same level. Sometimes the Redmi 7 is much faster, but when it comes to games, the Realme 3 wins it by a mile, period. Okay, alright, now for AnTuTu. Here we go. And look how slow that is. Look how fast, how smooth the graphics is on the Realme 3. So it looks like the processing speed on the Snapdragon 632 is fast, but the graphics processing unit is very slow. I can see there's a huge difference between the two, but this is just the AnTuTu benchmark score. I mean, a lot of people do based on the scores alone. So yeah, this is actually quite valuable information for some people. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. And here we are at the rendering part, and as you can see, this is really not a fair fight at all. And it's already done. And here are the scores, the Realme 3 with a 20,000 point advantage. And like I told you, the CPU is where it's all pretty much the same. It's actually the GPU where the Realme 3 actually shines right here with almost double the performance of the Redmi 7. Now for PUBG. Alright, so here's PUBG. Let me just check the graphics right here. Right here I have the Realme 3 at the top. And here is where it really shines in gaming. It can go way up to HD graphics in high frame rates. It can't go to HDR as you can see, while the Redmi 7, it can only go to balanced settings and medium frame rates. Can't go to HD, bummer. But yeah, let's just check out the game right here. All right, here we go. Forgive my camera work right here, not doing fine. But yeah, so here's the Realme 3. As you can see, there's so much more detail compared to the Redmi 7 because of the HD graphics option. Here's the Redmi 7. It is pretty darn smooth, I guess. Well, actually not as smooth as the Realme 3, even though it's only balanced settings. But yeah, I'm gonna unlock higher frame rates later just to check which one is actually much smoother. So here's the plain scene, Realme 3. Okay, Redmi 7. All right, time to jump. And this is the jumping. Oh, actually both phones are in the same game. Cool. And Realme 3, pretty smooth as you can see. Redmi 7, oh, that is laggy. Smooth, well, frame drops, very frame droppy. Is that a word? Frame droppy? But yeah, we are in the same game. Two phones. Very nice. Alright, so I just unlocked extreme frame rates and HDR graphics on both phones just to push the limitations of both phones. Here is the Redmi 7. Whoa, that is smooth. Realme 3. Also smooth. Okay, I am excited. Guys, always use the GFX tool to play PUBG on your phone. You will not be able to fully utilize its full potential with just the default settings. Okay, so here we go. And whoa, this is actually looking pretty good. This is the Redmi 7. And as you can see, it's very smooth. Even in HDR graphics, it is very darn smooth. A little bit of frame drops here and there. But yeah, I think that's just the internet. People are just logging in. But yeah, look at how smooth that is on the Redmi 7. Very good. While on the Realme 3, it is actually much smoother. By the way, both phones are using 720p displays. Here we go. As you can see, that is pretty good. Realme 3. Okay, just as good, actually much better, but actually I can see much more details right here. Maybe it's just the GPU and the game itself. It's just that the Redmi 7 is not really optimized yet for the level of detail that the Realme 3 is getting. Yeah, there are some frame drops on the Redmi 7, but I'm pretty surprised with this matchup. Just testing out both on the default settings is not gonna cut it. There you go, my friends. Thanks to the GFX tool, you are able to verify which of these guys are actually much smoother. Actually, coming to the game, I already know that the Realme 3 was much faster, much smoother, but I wasn't expecting this level of graphics and smoothness on the Redmi 7 because the default settings was just set to balance settings and medium frame rates. But right now, as you can see, both phones are looking quite good when playing PUBG with the GFX tool. You won't go wrong with either of these two phones right here. But yeah, the Realme 3 does have the graphics advantage right here. The Helio P60 processor is much faster, period. Also, something to consider is the display. It's edge to edge. You don't see that on the Redmi 7. As you can see, there are black bars right here. So even though the Redmi 7 is much bigger, it's not really utilizing the whole screen. While the Realme 3 is much smaller, but it is using the whole screen. So it definitely looks much bigger, much more seamless than the Redmi 7. I gotta say, the Realme 3 is much more compact, much better to game on. It's pretty small, actually. And from the level of heat right here, so let me just check the temperature right here. It is 42 degrees on the Realme 3 and only 40 degrees on the Redmi 7. Wow, the difference is quite huge. That 2 degrees Celsius is actually pretty big. Yeah, that is a pretty cool phone. This is really warm in comparison right up here. So yeah, I hope you guys found this comparison very helpful. I wasn't really expecting this kind of performance coming from the Redmi 7, and it's actually much cooler than the Realme 3. But again, the Realme 3 is pushing more graphics right there, more details coming up on the screen. So yeah, you can't blame it, I guess. So it's really up to you now. So yeah, I'm actually excited to compare the Redmi 7 to its big brother, the Redmi Note 7. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss it. This is Vince the Maker from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.